Another Democrat said Senator Ossoff's calculation is, quote, do I vote to open the government up and get crushed?
Metro Detroit experiencing a series of rain showers accompanied by a wall of wind. I'm Dave Spencer. I'll show you some of the damage that was left behind.
We told you about a Canton school principal accused of harassing teachers, making them quit their jobs. Well, the district says he's been cleared. I'm Dave Kinchin with reaction from the teachers next.
Working for you. Fox 2 News at 10 starts now.
And good evening, I'm Taryn Asher.
And I'm Brandon Hudson. A lot of neighbors will be busy cleaning up tomorrow as strong winds. They blow through Metro Detroit this afternoon with waves of rain and some storm damage.
Fox News' Dave Spencer joining us live in Detroit with a look at the aftermath, and it came through pretty quickly, Dave.
Certainly did. It's the kind of night, Taryn and Brandon, that you want to keep one of these handy if you're not familiar with this, because it's been a while since we've had to use them. It's an umbrella. We've seen a good share of rain today. Not something that we've experienced really much throughout this summer leading into the fall. It's been relatively quiet in terms of severe weather, but there was some wind that came this afternoon, and when it did come through, it certainly packed a punch those areas that were affected. It's something we witnessed a couple times on a first-hand basis as we drove around the area. Dark skies winning out over those blue skies, bringing with them the gusty winds and periods of heavy rain. In fact, around 3:30 in the afternoon, the National Weather Service issued a severe weather statement for areas in southeast Michigan. That includes Wayne, Washtenaw, Macomb, and parts of Oakland County. The statement they put out said that strong winds could reach up to 50 miles an hour and had the potential to knock down tree limbs and cause some other damage. Well, that certainly proved to be true in a couple cases. Here in Detroit, for example, one couple discovered an old tree in their yard, split in half, the top of that tree landing on parts of their garage and their SUV.
We heard a loud bang, and the next thing we knew, when it thought it was going to rain, boom, we heard boom, boom, and came in the backyard, and the tree was down.
The couple was thankfully not hurt. They'll need some help, though, from their neighbors, and I think they got it. We just drove by recently, and there was really nothing more to clean up. So they were able to get that mess cleaned up from that tree that toppled down. As for power outages, those were kept to a minimum. We checked DTE's outage map just a second ago, and it showed about 5,000 of the 2.2 million customers still had power, or were without power. So 5,000 of 2.2 million without power on its outage map. Now, coming up on the edge at 11, we'll take you downriver. We're going to go to Allen Park, where that same gusty windstorm knocked down a traffic signal. We're going to give you a first-hand account of that scene coming up at 11. For now, live in Detroit, Dave Spencer, Fox 2 News.
With those power outages, Dave, and kept at a minimum, maybe that's a very good sign, because we remember when these powerful storms used to blast through very quickly. So many of us lost power, so maybe we're in the step in the right direction here, too.
Most definitely, yeah, and it's so weird because it's such sporadic, the parts that are damaged. I'm standing here, you know, just 2 feet or 2 houses down from where that damage occurred, and there's no sign of any sort of storm damage. So hopefully you felt the wind, and that's about it. It moved down without causing too much damage, but if you did, we'd like to hear about it. We'll try to get you any help that may come your way.
All right, thanks, Dave, for that update on our weather. And we're in our 40s now. We might have to get used to this chilly, rainy weather.
Yeah, at least through midweek. Weather Authority Rich Luderman is here. Rich, what can we expect tomorrow morning with this rain?
Chilly pattern continues, Brandon and Taryn, and all of a sudden it's very fall-like. We've had these great stretches through September, and now all of a sudden this upper level low is going to be parked over the Great Lakes. You can see there are showers still out there to our west, and yes, some of us did see those wind gusts up to 50 miles per hour between 3 o'clock and 5 o'clock this afternoon. Right now, not wind, it's just some areas of rain crossing the area. 48 for us, 43 in Lansing, even colder up there in Mount Pleasant. Let me show you some live pictures right here in Southfield. Yes, it's damp, but it's kind of chilly out there, and it's going to be that way for the next few days. Down to 43 tonight, and then tomorrow, more showers coming and going. The weekend ahead looks dry. Taryn, we'll check the 7-day for you coming up in 20.
Sounds great. Thanks, Rich. Well, a federal judge in Detroit has ordered the release, or at least a bond hearing, for a Michigan man battling leukemia while facing deportation. Jose Contreras Cervantes, who has been in the U.S. for about 20 years, was arrested during a traffic stop and has been in immigration custody ever since. The ACLU of Michigan filed the case on his behalf, along with 7 others, arguing that denying bond hearings violates due process. The judge agreed, giving the government 7 days to hold those hearings. The Justice Department has not said whether it will appeal.
A Canton school principal accused of bullying teachers has been cleared of any wrongdoing.
And that's according to the district, but many teachers are not happy with the results of an investigation. And Fox News' Dave Kinchin is joining us now live from Plymouth with more, and that's not what they were hoping for.
Yeah, you know, this was the result of a long-running probe. Now, the Plymouth Canton District says they did a thorough, independent investigation into all of this, even hiring an outside law firm to do the job. I want to show you video of the school we're talking about here. Last month, several former teachers at Bentley Elementary walked us through their allegations. One of them said that she and about 20 of her colleagues quit, some of them quitting mid-year after their principal suddenly criticized their lesson plans, schedules, attendance, and more. Some even allege age discrimination. Well, today the district sent a letter to parents saying they hired that independent team to interview witnesses and review several documents. Now, the letter says the investigation has concluded and the evidence did not support any findings that the alleged conduct violated the law or board policies against unlawful discrimination, harassment, or bullying. While this investigation is now closed, we understand that it may have caused uncertainty among some school community members. Please know that we hear and respect the concerns. The district remains confident in the principal's leadership and continues to be committed to making Bentley Elementary a safe, positive, and supportive place where students can succeed and staff feel valued and respected. Now, many former teachers say they're disappointed tonight.
We're just all really disappointed and with the outcome. It just kind of feels like a slap on his wrist that nothing came upon it. It just feels like that what he did can't be reversed. And I just know teachers now that are still working there are looking to leave because they can't put up with it for another, with him being there.
Now, we did stop by the principal's house to get their side of the story to see if he wanted to weigh in on all of this. We were told he wasn't there. Now, tonight, on the edge, in just about an hour, you'll hear from teachers who say they'll talk about what they want to happen next, how they're planning to respond. That's next. For now, reporting live in Plymouth, Dave Kinchin, Fox 2 News.
Well, Dave, this is a situation that has been ongoing for a number of years. So for a lot of these teachers or former employees, is there a support group that has formed? Is there something that they want to kind of get other people on board and try to build strength in numbers?
Yeah, it's actually been pretty recent, really, within the last couple of years, according to the teachers we spoke with. Really, right now, they're banding together. They are putting out a statement that we'll link to on our website, fox2detroit.com. But for now, they're really concerned, especially about the current teachers that are still there. They are fearing any sort of repercussions. So it seems like a lot of them are trying to lay low at this time.
Dave Kinchin, live in Plymouth. We appreciate it. Thank you.
It's an inconvenience and can be pretty expensive, too. Police in Madison Heights warning people about a rise in tire thefts happening around the area. They say in the past couple days, they've gotten a handful of reports of thefts, apartment complexes, including a couple off I-75. Now, we spoke to one person who left his car at a complex on Stevenson Highway and then came back the next morning to his tires gone.
When they showed us the video, the maintenance people at the complex, it was like 5-6 minutes. It was very, very fast, and it was one guy by himself. He drove up very fast, parked right next to the car, took all 4 tires and popped them in his trunk and drove off. But I don't have $2,500 to replace tires and rims on my car today.
Well, luckily, that guy was able to find some older tires on Facebook Marketplace for now. Meanwhile, police tell us they have a couple of leads, but no suspects. They encourage people to be aware of parking and lighting conditions at places they are leaving their vehicles.
Well, heavy equipment rolling into the White House grounds, and part of the East Wing is coming down. Who signed off on the demolition, and why so many people are furious about this?
And still no breakthrough to end the government shutdown, now entering week 4. Just ahead, what President Trump says must happen first before he'll even talk health care with Democrats.